Good morning, good morning. Today we're going to be taking a look at the XRP price action. It's a little tour day commodities along with some liquidity and the Sigma coin. So we were watching this 5-wave move breakdown for quite a while now. Here on March 19th was the breakdown that we were expecting. And lo and behold, we ended up getting a little tiny ABC. I was hoping for higher for a more aggressive ABC bounce, but instead we just got this little one. And now we're, what looks to me, completed of a fifth, or we possibly have one more rollover for this fifth wave, depending on where we put our count. So that's kind of what I'm watching and looking right now. I'm going to say at this point, though, we're probably done with this move, or will be done within the next 24 hours. That's primarily due to looking around the market on other assets. So I was looking over here. Oil is still here in the US, rejecting the 618 move with a lovely gap, right? So we've got a gap sitting down here. It's likely to come back down and tested to close because these gaps, they don't like to keep them there. So we got a gap playing out right there on price action, coupled with the rejection of the 618 after the parabolic run to the upside, and this is likely a rollover. So we were expecting this kind of move here. We ended up getting a little bit higher than what we have, but this one was sitting right here the whole time, and we're still just hanging out at that retrace rejection, and I expect this to come back down to the gap close. So, oh, actually, you know what? I did like that. I liked it coming down later for the gap close. So then we have gold. Massive rejection on gold. Wow, look at that. 786 move, full rejection. Wowza. Then you go over to silver. Rejection, 618. Beautiful. Massive rejection. Getting ready to set a lower low. So when we look at these markets here, we've got gold, which is the safety play, silver, which is speculative growth, and oil, which is rejecting a retrace level. And all of those together are signaling that we have a risk-on narrative playing out here for the weekend, along with the liquidity that we were just talking about yesterday to be being swept here on the low liquidity weekend. So that's all extremely bullish, and now most of the liquidity on the 1 week for XRP is floating above us. So that's great. We can come in and get that. And then finally, we have the Sigma coin. Still consolidating, still chopping in this area like we expected. We were expecting chop to play out here, and we're getting it. And finally, we've got our 12-hour RSI fully reset. We've got our daily fully reset and ready. So now the question is, how long will it take this 3-day to roll over if we need it, right? But not necessarily required. 3 days can run for quite a while, right? And you can see price action can run up into them. And then we ended up getting this 3-day, and now we have another one right up here. So we can hold this 3-day much, much higher. But the daily is the one that really makes me excited, because with this one looping over and getting ready to run, we're getting a nice coiling explosion for upside potential that's playing out here. So excited for seeing what's coming next here for the Sigma coin. So Sigma's looking bullish, giving us some indication that the market's ready to go. Liquidity has been swept to the downside, pretty awesome, and now we have all this liquidity to the upside. Coupling that with commodities such as oil rejecting, silver massively rejecting, and gold wowza rejecting. So all of that is the risk-on narrative, along with XRP completing an ABC move. So all right, guys, so this is how we're expecting the market to look, and we will continue to grind to see how this plays over the next 24 hours or so. But I do like an idea, at least back up to 144 would be wonderful. So, all right, we'll check in tomorrow, and thanks so much for watching.